Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Toyota Stadium, home of Nagoya Grampus, for today's Levain Cup game. But before we crack on with today's Levain Cup game, we do, of course, have one game to catch up on. So without further ado, let's hop into Football Manager 21 and crack on with today's episode. Okay, so our singular catch-up game was from the league against Oita Trinita, who we welcomed to Sapporo. And, well, as you can see, Lucas rifled us into the lead with a cracking strike from that right-hand side into the left-hand side of the goal. Suga then came down the left-hand side, whipped in across, near post, Nakashima getting another one. The youngster has been in cracking form, and it's lovely to see. Comfortable 2-0 victory in the end. There was a bit of bad news though. As you can see on the left hand side, Lucas did pick up an injury on the 50th minute, so he's going to be out for a while. And as you can see, the team relatively played well. A lot of green across the board, 3 people not on a green, but those 3 people did solid performances as well. Even our substitutes, I would say Arano on a 6.6 does need to do a little bit better, but we had a solid game. So that is our catch-up game. Time to hop on over to the Toyota Stadium and hop into the dressing room. So I'll see you over there in just a second. Okay, so we've made it to the tactical meeting screen, and if we pick up a victory here today, we can guarantee top 2 in the group. So before we do that, we do of course have some opposition instructions to go ahead with, so we're going to do that. These are the opposition instructions for those interested. As you can see, it's a very good pitch condition here today. 19,586 tickets sold for a 45,000 capacity stadium. Second versus third, 13 degrees Celsius, calm weather. We're not going to pay much attention to this, but they are suggesting they're going to go for a 4-1-2-2-1, which is, I believe, the formation we were suggested to use at the start of the season. But instead, we have gone to this lovely 4-2-3-1, which we like to use. AK-47, of course, is filling in for Lucas, but I don't see many other changes to the team. Oh, Fukumori is suspended, Lucas injured. So those are the 2 missing names from today's game. But our lineup is as follows. Nakano in goal, a backline of Suga, Havania, Tanaka, Komai. In central midfield is Kumi, Tai and Miyazawa. On the left hand side, Song Krazin, AK-47 on the right, Lopez in central attacking mid, sitting behind the youngster Nakashima, who has been in fantastic form. A bench consisting of Owaka, Yanagi, Takamin, Urano, Fukai, Keneko and Ono. But without further ado, let's hop into today's game. As you can see, positive mentality. Our assistant didn't have any problem with that, which is a surprise. But that is what we are going for. AK-47 is going to be lacking some match sharpness. In fact, I've just caught on the conditions. That's not going to be our lineup. That is not going to be our lineup. I apologise. We need to make some substitutes in this, I think. So, first of all, let's get everyone off who has... Okay, our entire backline. Gotcha. That's a rough one. You are tired, so we're definitely going to have to play with some tired people because, as you can see, there's a bit of a hole in our team right now. So, Lopez, you're tired. Songkrazin, you're tired. Nakashima, you are also tired. Who can we play who isn't tired? That's the real question. So, anyone on the subs bench, are you not tired? Right. So, step 1, bring on the substitutes. Oh no. Takamishin can come in there. Yanagi over there. Urano is a solid addition. Do you play ball winning or box to box and ball winning? Right. So, yeah. Urano goes there. Fukai goes there. We then have Kaneko. Kaneko, I guess, can play over on that side. We'll swap him to being a winger, though. We're not going to have him as an inside forward. So, winger on support. So, we're going to do a winger this time. We need to fill in these 2 slots. Now, who can fill in these without being too tired? So, we have Tanaka. Okay. So, this one, I guess, is going to be Tanaka. So, we shall go Tanaka. Who on the left-hand side? Well, Suga's a bit tired. You are playing on the right-hand side. You are not playing. Nakano? Yeah, that's going to get confusing again, isn't it? What is his first name? Yoshihiro. Okay, so let's just... In fact, that should already be in his name bar, if I remember rightly. So, rename, set nickname. Right. I'm sorry, but he loses his last name. He is just Yoshihiro. In fact, no. We're just going to tweak that a little bit. Miscellaneous, edit nickname, Yoshi the Hero. Much better. There we go. Yoshi the Hero. Hopefully he can be a hero here today. Now, up front, we can go with Ogashiwa. I guess we're giving Ogashiwa a go. And then our bench is going to be very tired. So, Dan can actually play. Dan. Oh, Dan is that guy. He's the 19-year-old winger who I was hoping we could get back. Interesting. Yeah, Dan is the one who was out on loan. I'm not sure if we sent him out there or whether he was already out there. But he was out on loan. So maybe we'll play him instead of Taneko. No. No, we don't risk it. So, Yoshi. Who else can come onto this bench? Dan, you can come on. Fukumari's. Okay, so everyone else is going to be tired. So, Suga, I guess. Komai. You know what? Komai, you can come on. Now we're just basically doing it off who is the best players, because they're all absolutely shattered. So Song Krazin, he can cover anything along there. So that is our team. So our adjusted team is Nakano, Yoshi the Hero, Tanaka, Takamin, Yanagi at the back. Central midfield controlled by Arano and Fukai. Kaneko, Ono and AK-47 in that attacking midfield role. Ogashiwa up front. A bench of Owaka, Komai, Okumura, Danzaki. Right. Miyazawa, Sonkrazin, and Sato. Now, Sato, I've just noticed I put a little marker on. That is because Sato, I believe, if we head to the notes, which I can't for the life of me find, you know what, let's just go back here. Notebook. Right. So Lucas picked up his injury, which I was going to point out, which I've already pointed out. He's out for 3 months, by the way. So big miss, torn hamstring, 2 to 3 months. So we can delete that note. That is done. And Sato breaks youngest ever player in the league. So the complete opposite, of course, to the Ono situation, who is the oldest. So we've now got the youngest and oldest record. And now we shall proceed. So it's gone down. Okay. It could have gone down better, I guess, but that is our team for today's game. As you can tell, it's a last minute tweak, and yeah, hopefully that doesn't bite us in the backside. But we're underdogs. That suits us down to the ground. Exactly. Punch fists. Underdog suits us down to the ground. Tanaka has loved that one. Rest of the team, a little bit more blasé, but Tanaka, he liked it. So let's head out onto pitch side as we try and secure this second place in the group. Now, as you can see, currently a 5-point gap with a draw, but that still does mean they can win both their games. If we lose both ours, overtake us. So we would like to pick up a victory here today, guarantee those top 2 spots, and then who knows, maybe push for top of the group. I doubt we'll go that far, but we can dream. We can dream, ladies and gents. We can dream. Also, I've just noticed AK-47's name is written really weirdly. I guess the game doesn't like numbers. But yeah, the 47 is very small in AK-47. Anyway, Tanazaka. Yeah, I butchered his name. I'm not even going to attempt to try and correct that one. Taneko coming down this left-hand side. Can we get anything going? Whips one in. Oh, it's a lovely pass to Ogashiwa and a beautiful finish from the youngster Ogashiwa as well. We are getting some competition, ladies and gents, up front. Ogashiwa has joined the race for that front spot. Now, let's have another little look at this one. Taneko whipping it in. Ogashiwa on the volley, by the way, delivering it into the bottom left-hand side. So, up to 15 points. That's what we like to see. Up to 50. Also, they've picked up a couple of yellow cards in the first 10 minutes, which is nice. Yanagi, though, throws it into Ono, back to Yanagi once more. He's got the AK-47 in spot if he needs it. He doesn't. In fact, he gets dispossessed. It's now on the attack with Yamazaki. Yamazaki one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Oh, Nakano, you can't leave that much of a space at your near post. What was that? That positioning, my friend, that positioning was awful. We'll have another look at this one. You'll see exactly what I mean. He steps over to his left and just pauses here. He should have moved over to the right. Should have moved over to the right, closed off the angle, but instead left it wide open. And they delivered the equaliser. So, it's time for us to try and bounce back. As you can see, Yanagi having a rough game. A few of these are having rough games. Unfortunately, though, fitness dictates that they play. So we're going to encourage lads, you know? Let's give them a bit of encouragement. Get a bit of positivity going. That has gone down well. We're going to go into half-time with our spirits high. Yes, it's disappointing we conceded that goal, but we got off to a nice start. We have been the better team, and hopefully we can show that in the second half. So, 5 shots to their 4, 4 on target to their 1, a 0.77 XG to a 0.48, 1 corner to 0, 5 fouls to 8, 0 yellow cards to 2 yellow cards, 83% passing to 80, 54% possession to 46. So, let's head into the dressing room. I'm pleased with how things are going. You know what, relatively speaking, I am. Keep it going, lads. Not a bad effort in that first half. Slight mistake on behalf of Yanagi and Nakano. I should just rename him Nakano, just so I don't mess his name up. Nakano in goal. But those two, yeah, they let us down for a second. As you can see, though, they are bouncing back, and we do have a couple of other players we need to take care of. Mainly tired and on yellow cards. So, who do we have? Well, we have Okamura, who can come on. Not quite sure I trust Okamura, but I'm going to have to. So, Okamura, you're coming on, my friend. Miyazawa, you can come on, swap over, confirm those 2 changes, and maybe we'll even make a third when we get a little further into the game, because we have Ono on at the moment, and Ono is a little bit on the elder end of the spectrum, so he might get a little bit tired. I don't want to prejudge, but I think he might. Yep, look, he's the first one to get tired. That is not a surprise. 8 minutes from time. So we are going to... You know what? Let's give Sato a go. I like giving new players a go, so let's give Sato a go. Sato is going to go into that central attacking midfield role, and he's going to come on and do a fantastic job. We believe in him. Although, we got no more highlights, so maybe I shouldn't have believed in him. Anyways, AK-47, rather disappointing. As you can see, 6.3 in the end. Rest of the team, pretty solid. But AK-47, a little bit disappointed in you. Anyways, we had 9 shots to 5 in the end. 6 on target to there too, and 1.07 XG to 0.62. 6 corners to 1, 9 fouls to 12, 2 yellow cards, 86% passing to 79, 58% possession to 42. Solid little effort, I think, in today's game. We can't be too disheartened by that. You know what? Everyone thought we'd get beaten. Good result, lads. We are happy with that one. Because yes, it hasn't guaranteed second place, but you know what? With 2 games left, 5-point gap on third place. If they win both their games and we lose both ours, then fine, they deserve second place. But I don't see them doing it, so hopefully Red Diamonds can stop them, or whoever they've got in their last 2 games can just make them drop some points, you know? So that is how the group has panned out. Yoshi the hero gives us something more. That is why he is the hero, of course. So, Yoshi the hero, named very aptly. Now, I, of course, have a game against Nagasaki at home, Red Diamonds, and heck, even Grampus yet again. But we will be returning for, I believe, Kashima Antlers. I was debating between these 2, but I think I'll bring us back for Kashima Antlers, so I don't go 4 games on a catch-up. So we've got quite the hefty catch-up. We're going to be catching on 2 group games as well as a league game before coming back for another league game. So by that time, the group's going to be wrapped up. I'll be able to tell you fine, ladies and gents, where we finished in the group, if I of course remember, and we will be cracking on with our league campaign. So I thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely night, and goodbye.